Are there any spots that you're proud of uh, over the years that you've hit? And if so, what are they?
I have a spot on Slauson by the freeway, by the 110. And that spot, I'm more of like, I don't go all crazy and shit. I'm not more like, more of like a straight letter dude or like, not too crazy writer. So mine's more like the spot that you choose. Go rock that spot that you choose. So that spot right there, I like it so much because I always wanted to get it. Since I was a kid, I wanted to get it. And the homies from BOS had a BOS up there 2001-ish, 2002-ish. And then even before that, I wanted to get it. And I used to see that BOS. And I'm probably like the only dude, unless them, that used to see it because it was like, it was good size. But for the spot where it's at, you need to rock the whole shit.
Okay.
For it to be like really...
Is it a rooftop?
It's a rooftop. Okay. Yeah, it's a rooftop. And I can never get up. I didn't know how they got up back then. So now you got these ladders now. You know what I mean? So, and I can't even get these little regular extendo ladders these dudes be using. I gotta use the little giants, the ones that
got you.
Because those I'm heavier.
Yeah, those are heavier.
Because I'm a heavier dude, and it's a taller spot. So higher you go, the more it wobbles for a heavy dude like me. And so that one I had to use that ladder, go up, and then use the ladder again and go up. You know what I mean? And hit that spot. I took that spot, but I think I hold that spot dearly because it took me more than 20 years to catch.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? So I wanted that spot for like almost 20 years, probably more than 20 years, and I caught it. So to me, it was like an accomplishment, and I did it, and I did the whole shit.
Is this still running right now?
It's still running right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like that spot.
We'll put a picture up and let people know. Get it up there. Okay. How long did it take you to hit?
It took me maybe like 3 hours. And they were already opening up, you know what I mean? And fucking, I have footage of those dudes opening up the spot, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta hurry the fuck up and get out of here, shit, because this shop is already open, you know what I mean? And they're already in, they're working right now, I got away, it was cool, it's just, like I said, it's different now,
Yeah, dope, man, dope. I can't wait to see it. What any other spots come to mind? I know. Well, I'll ask you something. But any other spots come to mind that you're like really proud of?
I caught this one spot on the 5. It came out ugly. I don't like the way it came out, but the spot is dope. It's like it's a dope ass spot, and I took it all too. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit spots to make these younger generation remember, cause I said, I remember certain dudes came and rocked the spot. Like that Saber was legendary on the LA River. You know what I mean? Even the one on the 5 on the bridge thing.
Where you did the roller.
Yeah. So those things stick in my head. Certain writers like the K for P-Wall, how they held it for so many years. Certain shit like that, it stays in the writer's head. And like certain walls you look at, and even though it got buffed, even though it's somebody else's name is on there now, you remember like this dude rocked it first, or this dude hit it. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm trying to start these new virgin wall spots. Right. Everybody I see just recycled spots. Like even me, on all these spots I hit, it's like it's been so easy to me because it's a recycled spot. Yeah. Maybe I hit it before, maybe I hit it right down the street before. So it's like I'm an old, currently active writer. So it's like it's been a breeze for me. It's been like real easy, even though I have gone through a lot of bullshit right now.
Right.
And I've gone through shit that I can't even speak on right now. Right. I've gone through like that I'm not gonna speak on. This is unfortunate. You know what I mean? It's cool. Like I would love to speak on it, but it's like I'm not. Don't ever think like I'm saying it's a breeze. It has been easy, but I have gone through a gang of bullshit in these past couple of years doing this shit.
Yeah. You have any other spots that come to mind that you're most proud of?
Maybe that spot on Vermont, next to the police station.
Is it still running?
It's still running.
Okay. With the freeway spot or street spot?
It's a street spot.
Okay.
Yeah. So some other dude cut it now. So now it's like, okay, but at first I was like, it felt like a trophy. Because when I got up on the roof, cops are right there, right next to me. I'm like, I've recorded them too. I got the footage of them.
Okay.
And they leave. And then another cop's facing my way, and I'm like getting a little footage of that too. But I'm like, I'm spooked, with the little camera on the phone. I'm in the cut, like, then I go chill, wait for them to leave. Once they left the little parking area or whatever, because it's right next to their parking lot. And And then when they left, I'm like, I got busy. And they came out real neat. Came out clean, you know?
Okay.
I wish I would have took a ladder. I would have went higher. Some other dudes got a floater on top of me. And that's one of my my things too. Like don't fuck up. Whenever you catch a good spot, make sure you take it all. And that day, I didn't have a ladder, so I fucked up and I just took whatever I could.
And somebody came on top of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so they probably feel good about it too. Got a little good spot right there. When it's rocking still.
What do you think? What are your personal thoughts on that, man? Somebody hit a spot and then somebody goes on top of you.
You know, nobody likes that.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not like I haven't done it.
Yeah.
You know, I do it. It's a spot. We all got to catch it. We're all vandals.
Right.
You know, we're all graffiti writers.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm more like, the shit's dope under me, like dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking go on top of them. You know, that's just me. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But if I did some super dope shit to make them like same energy shit, then that's dope. I think if you can compliment each other, then that's dope. But if you just do like some straight letter or some ugly throwy around a dope ass burner, which I've seen done plenty of times, I think that's fucking bullshit. Yeah. You know, I think you should know. Right. Like I feel as a writer, you know where you're at. Yeah. I know where I'm at. I know I need a lot more to learn. Right. I know I need a lot more to you know what I mean? Yeah. And I hope that every writer feels that way. Because that's what it's all about. Like, because you're never gonna be the best. It's always gonna be someone better than you, but you always wanna be the best. Right. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You wanna be the uppest. At least that's how I look at it. Yeah. I'm more of a not to be like, oh, I used to get all up back in the days or whatever, because I come from a hard generation. Like, I feel like I got up a lot back then, and I didn't even scratch the surface because there was motherfuckers out there just doing so much, putting in so much damage. You know what I mean? And I feel like I said, like right now it might look like it's my best run, but like back then I felt like I did a lot more. I did a lot more. I'm just doing a lot better now. And smarter. I'm trying to cross the threshold to another level.
The quality of your spots are better now?
Yes, they're a lot better now. Not only that, I'm trying to make it. Back then it was silver and black. I'm like real quick. You know, didn't care about the shit, just whatever. I mean, I did care. Always wanted my shit to look good. Yeah. But it wasn't that much. Like right now, I'm more like my shit better look good. Right. My shit better come out hard. Right. Or like, I don't want my shit to look, I'll be mad. I'll be disappointed in my spots. Like, fuck, that shit came out ugly. Yeah. You know, a lot. And I feel like all these writers should be like that too, because I'm not going to beat around the bush like all these writers around right now that be like, oh, your shit's dope, bro. I be hearing that shit a lot. Like telling these toys, oh, your shit's dope, bro. That's tight. Oh, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole or nothing, but I feel that we should never lie to somebody like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if your shit's toy, my boy. If you need work, then I'm gonna tell you, hey, she needs work right here. Right. I know my she needs work. Yeah. And if you're a dude that can tell me, hey, I'm gonna take that to the ear, you know, like I'm gonna listen to what you gotta tell me. But I have been doing this for a long time, so I do try to do like my own shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I try to do like my own shit. I want my shit to come out by myself, like my shit. Yeah. But it is what it is. Like, we should all get better. It's a lot of dudes out here just doing the same shit.
Well, I notice every time I see a joke, burner, it's always a little bit different, and that's what I like. It's just really raw. You know, I don't know if I got that many styles in me the way you do different. You know, you switch up the O or the E, you extend the endings, and so I think that's pretty dope, man. It's raw. It's raw.
And even though I try to change it a little bit, I always feel like I'm doing the same shit over and over. Yeah. You know, I always feel like, damn, it's the same one. Yeah. It's the same one, and I don't want it to be the same one. But at the same time, I'm not trying to go all wild style either. Yeah. But I guess I'm gonna have to soon. Yeah. I gotta switch it up with everything.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing some new joke bombs, man. One spot that I did want to ask you about before I forget is that you actually hit OceanWide Plaza in downtown. Can you just talk to me about what it was like and how many? Because I think you hit it multiple times, right? And so I'll let you take it from here.
That shit was fun. Yeah, that shit was fun as shit. And I feel like I was disappointed in LA. I was disappointed because it took us so long to fill it. And as soon as I seen that the first dude, when they kicked it off, I seen the first bomb, I already knew, like, I told my compadre, like, this shit's about to pop off. Like, it's about to get filled up. It's a wrap. He he started a chain reaction that I already knew was coming. My homie bored.
Yeah.
When he caught it, that I think that second night, like after that, like a little bit around the time. And that day I went to the train with the homies. We did a JW, so I was burnt out. And he called me like, he's gonna go hit the spot full downtown. And I don't really like painting downtown, right? And he's like, we're gonna hit the spot downtown, but he didn't tell me it was that spot.
Yeah.
And I was mad at him too. I was like, you know, I like high spots because that's what I'm all about, high spots. And I have never hit nothing higher than that. You know what I mean? That's like, it's my addiction to hit a rooftop. You know what I mean? And that's like a rooftop on top of a rooftop on top of a rooftop on top of a rooftop. That's just the shit. You know. So when I seen his name, I seen the board. He hit me up, joke tag, and I'm like, oh, my boy went. So, and that night I was gonna go, and I think that night I might have not went that night. I think I went the next night, and I told the homie board to go sub. I was waiting for him, and for some reason he always showed up. And that day, I don't know what he had. He wasn't showing up. And I got a boy, right? He's my boy. He lives in downtown. Like, hey, they hitting this shit up, fool. I'm like, I know I'm gonna go right now. He's like, fool, you better hurry up, fool. This shit's getting killed. I'm like, I went last night, and this was what happened. I'm lying. I went the night before, and the homies called me. They hit it. The homie Alec and Zom and Maz. They were over there. And then and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. They wanted to hit it again. So I pulled up, and there was this dude from New York that was visiting. I forgot what he writes, but he writes like a top hat. He draws like a top hat. And so I'm like, I just got caught up. I got into it with the guards. They were tripping on me. We almost got into it. You know what I mean? And it was like 3 guards. So they kicked me out, and I got out. And then I'm like, I know the structure now, so I know the stairways. Let's go. I got you guys. I'm like, let me go in first. So I jumped the fence first from the side, and I'm going to the stairs, and they're like, we see you, fucking dumbass. And the homies are barely jumping in. They didn't see them. So I'm like, all right, fuck you. I'm leaving. So I start walking this way, and they're like walking me, you know, towards the fence. And I see the homies, they're jumping in and they're running that way. I'm like, oh, cool, they got away. You know, a little diversion. At least I got to help them on a diversion. And they got to hit the spot, and I'm looking at their story. I'm like, then they got the coolest spot. I didn't try no more that night. I was like, you know what? It's twice tonight. I'm good. I'm gonna go home. I'll train tomorrow, right? So I went the next day, and now I know the whole shit really good. Now I know it better, right? So I go in and I go up, and I catch that first one in the bottom, right? And it got a lot of little play right there. I caught that one in the bottom. And my boy, the same one, and I'm telling you, the one they call me, that lives downtown. He's like, coming, so I hit it. He's looking at me down the street. He's fucking smoking and shit looking. And he's like, go up 8 flights. This is a clean spot up there. So I'll go up 8 flights. And as soon as I get there, because it's a party in there. There's like a lot of riders in there. So as soon as I get there, some dude beat me to the spot.
Damn.
Right? He's like, go 5 more. And he's going back in the parking lot and like looking like, yeah, go 5 more, right? And then I go 5 more, and again I get beat again. Well, he's like, go up. I started like on the 20th or like on the 16th floor, and ended up on the 39th floor. He kept telling me, go up this more. I ended up on the 39th floor, which is only 40 floors on that building. And I got the spot on the top. That shit was dope, bro. Because like I said, when I got to that building, I beat everybody to that floor. There was no one on that floor when I started painting. So once I'm done, it didn't take me long either. All right, we're all fat capping it, and the helicopter's coming. I'm like, it's not for me, man. It's not for us. So I'm painting and then it comes, and I start recording my shit. And you can see I got the bird with the light. It's coming, but I didn't think it was still coming for us. And right when I pressed the record off button, it lit me up, and it started saying like started talking shit, whatever police shit saying. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm grabbing all my cans, putting them in the bag. I go in. And I have the room is full now, and they're all looking. They're all looking at me, and they're all some of them are writing. It's like it felt weird. I felt like I was being like watched, like I didn't even know they were in there. So when I walked in the door, I'm like, oh shit, it's a fucking audience. You know what I mean? It was dope, and they're all like, they give me the props and shit. I met a gang of fools, and then I'm trying to tell them dudes, hey, the cops just lit me up.
What's the problem?
You know what I mean? I'm like, the cops just lit me up, and no one giving a fuck. No one's giving a fuck, right? And I'm like, the cops just lit me up. They just talk shit to me. Told me won't do it, won't. And then so I'm talking to them. I'm me and the gang of dudes. We're chopping it up, and I had a backpack full of water. So like I had a lot of water. I started giving away. Nobody refused. Right. Everybody was thirsty. Right. I'm like, I'm good. I just need one bottle for me. I'll give these away. I start giving away, and I started walking down the stairs, and then it's like some dudes walking with me, and they started getting more crowded. The stairways, right? Then dudes start getting phone calls. Oh, they got the homies arrested at the side of the building. Right. They got these fools hemmed up. So now we're like a lot of dudes walking down the stairs, and then it just starts staying in floors. Like some start staying, like, oh shit, they got the homies. Oh. It starts staying, and we start getting smaller and smaller. Then we start getting bigger again, and it's smaller. It was crazy little experience. Yeah. And then everybody's like, damn, they got the homies. And then everybody's like, hey, we're gonna wait for the cops to leave. And I'm like, man, I got my homie across the street. He got a scanner. He's looking out. And this dude from LCK, he writes Dank, and his homie, they're like, oh, we're gonna go with you. I'm like, don't chill, let's go, come on. And then went outside, and it was hot. The cops were patrolling. They had just passed by. There was another one coming. They had these fools hemmed up on the side. And my homie's like, wait, fool, there's a cop coming. And as soon as that one passed by, he's like, go right now. And then these dudes ran and jumped the fence, and I ran to the hole. Right. I ran to the middle of the block to the hole, boom, and I got the hole. And I went to him. He had a pizza right there. He had blunts rolled up. Right. We chilling. We kicking it. We was watching the part. Now we're watching the show. Right. And we smoking. And he gets a call. He has to leave. And Dank and them, they come back. And we chilling. We chopping it up. And we watching the show. And the helicopter comes back, lights them up again, starts talking shit. And then some other shit happened after that. We were chilling and kicking it. And then we hear a gang of noise. And it was like material from the building falling. From like the 20th floor, who knows what floor?
Like metal,
a gang of shit. Bling, bling, blah, 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 for a long time. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, like somebody fall, did somebody get hurt, somebody get crushed. Yeah. And she got serious in my head. Yeah, I'm like, they fucking up. Whatever. Right. There's no cause. Like you could tell someone probably just do it on purpose, dog. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm out of here now. That's gonna be more drama. Yeah. Like I'm gone. I told them I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Did you ever find out what happened?
No. Okay. No. I went the next day. Okay. I went the next day, and no, that's just the first day I got in. Yeah. I hit 2 spots. Yeah. I went the next day again, and at the time, my grandson, he had a fever, and at the time, my grandson, he always wanted to be with me. Like he slept with me, and I was like, I told my baby mama, like, I'm gonna be right back. So all 4 nights I went, he was sick, and I was just going and coming back. Like I was trying to get in there and come out. I wish he wasn't. I would have done more the first day and the second day.
So you went back 4 nights?
4 nights
in a row?
Yeah.
Damn.
4 nights in a row. I got to hit I hit 5 spots, but one is because I had to recatch my spot. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha, so really 4 spots. Okay. One has retouched.
And the spot was just that dope, man, that you had to go back again?
I'm just like that. If you cap me, I always go back. Yeah. Unless you fucking rocked my shit. Yeah. Unless I see that I accept defeat. Yeah. Like I accept defeat all the time. Like, yeah. Not to say I haven't been captain to accept the defeat. This time I have. You know, dudes did some big ass shit on my shit. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go back, and that's too much for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? For one person. Yeah. Cruel shit, Yeah. But I usually try to go back. I'm very personal with my spots, and I usually go back. But if you were somebody and you did your shit right, I probably won't go back. But then again, I can't say that because if you're somebody and went over my shit, and I feel like, damn, this dude, like you should have known me, or we should have had a mutual respect. Then I might go back. I might feel disrespected. So I can't say. Yeah, like that's a question you gotta ask somebody like every day,
case by case.
Yeah, because you never know. It depends on who did it, why they did it, how they do it, or how they look, or which spot it is. Yeah, it depends on a lot of things. A lot of variables. Like if that's my spot. Like that's my spot, bro. Like what gives you the right to even you should have caught that before anybody, just like I did. You know what I mean? Like them spots, of course, I'm gonna take it serious. Yeah, but like I said, every time you ask me that question, I might give you a different answer.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think I would feel the same way as well. Yeah. It just might get a different answer on Monday, get different answer on Tuesday. So yeah. Got you. All right, that's dope, man. You cemented your legacy, man, by hitting that spot, because that went down in the record books, bro. And everybody all over the world saw OceanWide Plaza. So,
and like I said, I feel like LA, like we needed to do better.
Yeah.
I don't care what everybody says. Like it should have been a lot more doper shit up there, a lot faster. Like anybody should have been up there. I feel, and not just me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that if I would have missed it, if I would have been like hurt like how I was last month,
Right.
and it would have happened, and I would have been injured,
Yeah.
I would have been so fucking mad at myself.
Yeah.
Or if I would have been in jail and seen it on the news, I would have been mad.
Yeah.
Or even I just missed it, like didn't go.
Right.
Like fuck, why didn't I go? You know what I mean? Like I seen that shit, I was like, there's no way I'm not going. And not only that, look, it's been so easy right now. Like the cops they're not fucking with us.
Right.
And that felt like those days felt like they could fuck with us for some reason. You know, it felt like it.
Yeah.
And it was more fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was way more fun. You know, it was a lot more better. It was cracking in there. It was a party in there. You know, every night was different. So that day when I recorded that shit, I ain't gonna lie, my Instagram, my what do you call that shit? Like my story. My shit is not popping like that. My Instagram ain't popping like that. But that day, my story was popping. They were like sending it to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like I even see somebody else post my film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I started seeing that everybody was sending. I'm like, you know, I went private.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like my shit ain't never been this much, you know, popping.
Yeah.
I went private, and the next day when I went to the ocean, it was dead.
Oh,
it was dead. Like where y'all at?
Yeah.
I ran into like maybe 8, 9 writers that night. And the whole shit was dead in there. I'm like, oh, they got scared.
Yeah.
But then the day after that, it's just all over again.
Oh, okay.
You know, all over again, you know? Because I went that day too. It was popping. That's the last day I went.
Okay.
And that's the day that I caught my spot back.
Gotcha. Okay. Dope, man. Dope. How have you grown through graffiti?
I think that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm growing through this shit right now. Like I'm still like stuck kind of in my second run and in my first run mentality.
Okay.
But you know, the graph game has changed. So right now I got a lot of growing to do. You know what I mean? Like this is not the same graph game I was in back then.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like I'm out here painting peacefully now. Like that's dope. And I think we all grew like that now. You know, like this is a different community. And it's dope. Even though it's easier now, like I said, it's hard for me because like I guess of my age and all my responsibilities that I got to do. So I get to go out there and paint whenever I get to go out there and paint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm trying to grow in this community and be like how it is now. You know, it's just like it's just all graphers. It's dope. You know, everybody's cool with each other. It's humble now.
Yeah.
It's not like how it was back then. You know what I mean? People got beef. I see it. People beef in it. But I don't see it in the level where I'm at. Like, dudes, it's just like, you know, everybody's cool. And that's how it's supposed to be. I think we all grew like that. You know what I mean? Our generation wasn't peaceful like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of more networking going on.
Yeah.
Now, which is dope. Since the 90s, since when you first started writing jokes, comparing it to today or this year or 2024, is this the same game? Has it changed? What are your thoughts?
It's changed completely.
Yeah.
It's completely changed.
It's a different game.
So from what I remember, we were all kids back then, you know. It was a kid sport.
Yeah.
Now it's more of a grown man sport.
Yeah.
Dudes ain't as old as me, but they're damn near as old as me.
Yeah.
They're like only been writing like a couple of years and shit.
Yeah.
They're fully active. And it's a lot more girls now. There's a lot of girls and they're active as hell. You know what I mean? They're active as hell.
I've noticed that as well.
And the competitiveness is not as much as it was back then.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's probably, who knows, probably we're like better or younger as like art wise or whatever, or graph wise, who knows what it is. But from what I remember, shit, I couldn't even fuck with them dudes back then. You know, them dudes were tough. You know, there were some dope ass writers in my era. Like I said, like I was hard to get noticed. Like I didn't really get noticed as much because there were just so many other dudes killing shit. And like right now, like I'm like, oh, I'm more noticeable now. But I am doing the shit better than before. But I see a big difference in skill wise.
Yeah.
Like back then, it was a bunch of kids doing some crazy ass shit, dope ass shit, and now it's a bunch of grown ass men copying fonts and shit, and like other people's styles or like whatever. Everybody's shit, the throwies, just throwies, and throwies.
Yeah.
It's a lot of throwies now.
Yeah.
I don't see people testing themselves on their skill level and on the riskiest spots. It's certain dudes though,
Right.
Salute to all them dudes that are doing it. There's a lot of dudes that are doing it, you know what I mean? Not to say, but it was a lot more back then.
Yeah.
It was a lot more.
More competitive back in the 90s?
More younger dudes and more competitive dudes. It was a whole different era.
Yeah.
More dangerous.
Yeah.
More everything. More heroes fucking with us. Just everything changed. Now, like I said, I'm painting on Sunset recently on the weekend, and it's just like, I got like people, everybody's a fan, They probably never even heard of me. Everybody's like dope brush, it's tight, whatever. Like back then, we would have got chased out, or by who knows what, or just the community would have said something, or whatever. It's just different now. Everywhere I go now, it's like it's love. And back then, it was way more just different.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna say dangerous, but it's just different. You know what I mean? Just like the game has changed, and not only that, like. It's love now. Everybody loves this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was. I grew up when like everybody's cool with each other now. Everybody's like cool, and back then everybody wasn't cool with each other. Now, you know what I mean? Like, even though you were, and I was me. Like, and I knew you, we probably wouldn't even talk. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just because I know who you were, and you know who I was, and you made me feel like talking to me. And whatever it was, like, okay, then we didn't break the ice. We wouldn't talk. Like, I went to school with a lot of writers, and them dudes, we never talked to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I talked to basically everybody at school. You know what I mean? But, like, it was more of a, I don't know, ego thing probably back then. Probably had more ego. But that's like high school shit. Like I said, like, I left that ego shit back in high school.
Yeah.
But everybody has one.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I think that is the truth, man. Like when you see especially for me, like I saw other writers, if they weren't from like my section, I'm like, man, I ain't trying to make new friends. I got the circle of homies, and that's good enough.
Yeah.
But that is one of my biggest regrets is not, extending the olive branch and networking with other people. So yeah, it's true.